This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. And the Bulls will kick it away to start. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So East Carolina's offense will have the football first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing it at tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
To the air, it's Ramsauer. Finds a man on the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Montgomery. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle, setting him for him.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. So USF's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field. We're finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, they're not going to do what happened last week. You can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulls. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. And the Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Ramsauer. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. On the set. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Montgomery.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. To the air on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Montgomery. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Montgomery. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Finds his man. It's Montgomery. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run it. It's Montgomery. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, the offense on third down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Marches ahead. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
7, East Carolina, 0.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Hand off to the fullback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. I mean, they got nothing on the last snap. Let's see if they try to throw it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and goal coming up. Back to pass. It's Ramsauer. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1.
Timeout, East Carolina.
has to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw. Trying to bull his way in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, ECU. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Clemson was far from the friendly confines of Death Valley, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Unloads quickly. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I think that time offensively, you just try to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Grab near the marker. It's Cook. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Bulls are on the move. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
To the air, it's Mack. Working that left side now. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown Bulls.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Ramsauer. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Breaks into the open. Gives him the big stiff arm. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Montgomery. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the back. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Pirates pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Williams. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. And the Pirates really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Finds the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Finds his man. It's Williams. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Pirates started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've moved it inside the 10, now 2nd and goal from the 9. Snagged in the middle, it's Montgomery. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
He'll bring it out. It's Stone. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. South Florida has it. And here comes the punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Back to pass, it's Ramsauer. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Williams.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Pirates come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4 down territory. Looking to pass. It's Ramsauer. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but and on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up.
There he goes. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Lacy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun. Wants to pass. That's caught. It's Lacy. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Pirates are marching down the field. They'll leave it with him. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Give to the big fullback. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry, and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate, and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football here.
They got Zippo zilch on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll run it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
How about the decision coming up for this coach? You've got to decide, do I want to kick this field goal, take the lead, take my chances on defense, or do I...
Touchdown, Pirates! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
East Carolina, 21. South Florida, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's Mack. Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. Out to the 35. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Snap it to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Now on the option. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Lacey. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback making checks. That's caught. It's Lacey. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Pirates can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Ramsauer. Quickly complete. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a 1st down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Gets it past the marker. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Pirates kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it from the gun. Shakes off the defender. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Got his man. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And the Pirates will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.